Thank you for visiting Mr. Shoe Guy here on YouTube. Hey, it's Robert, Mr. Shoe Guy today. Another video on footwear, flipping, reselling your business. I have a viewer question that's a very good one. It comes from one of my longtime subscribers and fellow Green Room members, Dwayne Hale. Shout out to Dwayne Hale, Mothership Products. I appreciate you for the question. The question is basically having to do with country of origin from a manufacturing standpoint. What impact does that have on the shoes that you buy, the footwear that you're sourcing? If it's made in China versus made in the USA, Italian made, made in Brazil or Africa, what impact does that have? And really the question is around, are there some countries where your manufacturing construction methods are better than others? To answer the question to the best of my ability based off of my experience, I would say absolutely yes. In terms of the various countries that I've named, maybe some others like India, Singapore, there really are differences between each country's standards for what you're going to find out there. When it comes to the shoes that I source and that I have the most success selling, it's usually either made in the USA or it's made in England, made in the UK. Those are the two models, those are the two countries that my buyers seem to prefer in terms of construction methods and the standards that the country, the lines are held to. So made in the USA and made in the UK. There are many other countries out there that are big on production and manufacturing when it comes to shoes. Again, China, India, Singapore, Brazil, places in Africa, France. There's some other manufacturing facilities out there, but in my experience, I haven't found that the quality and the construction of the shoes out there is on the same level with shoes produced in the USA and shoes produced in the UK. That has to do with a lot of the particular features and methods that are used. For instance, in the USA and in the UK, they use superior construction methods. One of them is the Goodyear welt that is actually welt to the shoe, and it's regarded as a superior construction method. So it's an easy way to, you pick up a pair of shoes that's made in the UK, made in the USA, and it says Goodyear welt. You know that there's superior construction methods that have been used, time-tested, proven. And you will often not find that in, for instance, made in China shoes. That's one difference. Not only the construction method's different, but the actual materials that are used. You have superior leather, and then you've got the inferior stuff. You have, what do you call it? What's the word for it? Imitation, leather. And you can often tell that in, again, some of the Chinese-made shoes in other countries when it says man-made materials on the bottom of the shoe or on the insole. If it doesn't say genuine leather, authentic leather, if it doesn't say 100% leather, then you know that it's really an imitation quality and it's really man-made materials. Man-made materials, again, is synonymous for, not really authentic leather. So you take the construction methods, you take the materials that are used, and you put them in a country where maybe the standards aren't the same for, for the highest quality production, in comparison with, again, made in the USA, made in the UK. You can kind of just see where the disparity is. And when you look at what some of these shoes retail for brand new, made in China, made in India, made in Singapore, versus made in the USA and made in the UK, you can see the price difference because buyers will pay a premium for superior construction methods, superior quality materials that are used. So that's really what buyers are looking for. So when it comes to your resale business, buy quality, buy what your buyers, your end buyer is going to want. That's why I kind of stick with made in the USA, made in the UK. Also Italian-made materials and construction methods. So those are probably the big three countries that I really stick to. Italy, the UK, and the US. But depending on the other countries that you find your shoes manufactured in, just look for the superior construction method. So again, your Goodyear welt, You're going to look for a Vibram sole. You're going to look for Gore-Tex, so you know that it's waterproof. Those are some of the features you're going to look for if you have a shoe that's maybe not made in the USA, not made in the States, not made in the UK, or made in Italy. So hopefully this video has given you some tips on, you know, the countries that you really want to kind of run towards, and maybe some of the countries that you want to avoid, and some certain features and factors that will help you make the decision if you're on the fence and you're not sure. So again, hopefully this video was helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching Mr. Shoe Guy here on YouTube. Y'all take care and you have a great day.